So I got this kind of going here. I'm going to hold shift and just try to relax the model here and hope that maybe if I just relax this, it will wrap around the leg a little bit better. And it seems to be helping a bit. Definitely need to relax this part here. So I'm just going to kind of pull these back a little, like so. And we're going to pull that back and this one back. And we'll try to relax that out. Alright, so let's just start anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on doing that. So I'm going to go back to this, double click my edge loop, Control E for extrude. Take it and try to move it down here. Alright, and that looks okay. Again, I'm going to use the multi-cut tool and boom, and again take it and move it over. And that's, I guess, adequate. And now I need to basically go back to my multi-cut, or the quad draw tool. I'm going to hold shift and try and smooth this out in the hopes that that will wrap around a little bit better. Oops. And let's see if that will, in fact, spread this out. Okay, like so. I'm going to take this one, pull this one forward. Alright. This one's definitely got to go this way. And take this one, and so on and so forth. Okay. And we'll take, oops, not that. This, keep this one there. Okay. So now I need to basically try and make these feet here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a single line here, and the other one here. Boom. And one here. Boom. Like so. And we'll go ahead and put one here. Come on. Like that. And one here. Like that. And I'm going to kind of do the same thing on the bottom. And let's see. I'm thinking, let's see. So we'll put that there, and we'll put one in between, and one in between. And let's see if I can get this to go how not like that. Let's try this actually instead. And it's not quite giving me what I'm hoping for. Let's try this. There, okay. And we'll put this one over here. Alright, and like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this, oops, and now we'll pull these down to where we wanted them, like so. And I'm going to hold shift and fill in this gap there. Try again. There it goes. And same thing here. Yeah, boom. Okay, good. So now I need to basically make each one of these joints in here. So I'm going to go like this. And let's see. Put you at its most basic. We'll go like this. Hold shift. Hold shift. Alright, do the same thing here. Boom, 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 boom. Shift, shift. Boom, 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 boom. Shift and shift. Okay. Yeah, pull this down, pull that down. Alright. Now, I am going to go ahead and see if I can get these to kind of create a quad. There we go, like that. Let's take this over here and this one over here. Perfect. Just like that. And I'll do kind of the same thing on the bottom. Well, the bottom, actually, I gotta make the bottom triangle, whatever parts here too. So, it's getting kind of funky. Okay, there, and one on this side. Let's just take this, move this over a little bit more. Come on. Make it. It's not quite getting there. Come on. Need it to find a way to go in there. Let's see if it will. Come on. Pull that down. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing on these other ones. So boom, boom. Hold shift. Hope for the best. Come on. Close. Almost. Come on. There. And I'll just take this. Oops. This one here. Oh, not the whole thing. Just the line. Good. Pull this way. Good. I'm going to do the same thing here. And let's see. Move these over here first. Come on. Boom. Take the line, pull it way over here, and hope for the best. Come on. Click and drag. Beautiful. Okay. Good. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a quad in between these guys like that, and one in between these guys like that. Good. Alright. And now if you look, there is a number that's good for everybody. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that like that. Oops, not that one. Here, and come on. Here, and finally there. Alright. Beauteous. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Q. I'm going to double click on this one here, and I'm going to hit Control E, and I'm just going to go ahead and move this forward a bit here, and it gets a little bit warped. So just right click, drag up to the left, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that it's okay, like so. It's going to take a little bit of love here in order to make this work. So we'll scale this flat. And I'm also going to rotate it. There we go. And then we'll take this and move it this way a little. Okay. And I'm going to grab that edge loop, and we will extrude again. Control E. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull it forward like so. And then I'm going to go mesh fill hole, and that will fill in that hole. And that's fine. And I'm basically just going to do the same thing here. So I'm looking at this, and from above, these are not as close as they should be. Okay. We'll grab this, Control E, W, pull this forward like so. All right. Control E, W, pull it forward a little bit more, and then mesh fill hole. And I'm going to look at this one, and again, this bottom one is a little bit off, so I'll make sure it's closer to this. And I'm select this edge loop, double click, and Control E, W, and we'll pull it out here. I'm just going to rotate this. All right. And then I'm going to Control E, W again, pull it forward, and then I'm going to do mesh fill hole. Okay, so feet could definitely use a little more love. I'm actually going to go ahead and add another edge loop right there, and try moving that a little. There we go. And I'll probably come back to that. I should quad draw right now. I'm going to hold, oops, I was holding shift. There we go. We're just going to relax that a little in the hopes that that helps a touch. And I need more pieces in here in order for the feet to deform more correctly. So I'm just going to add a couple of edge loops in here. so that the fingers can bend and such. Okay, and same thing here. I'm going to add a couple in here as well, and I'm going to add a couple up here. All right, so that the leg can bend, and I'll add some in here as well. All right, good. Now to do the other side though, I'm going to need to flip this so that I can take the whole thing and extrude up and work from there. So what I'm going to do is take this as an object, and I'm going to go to edge. I'm going to double click the center edge loop. It goes all the way around, but I'm unselect the ones that make up the neck. So these middle ones, and I'm going to R to scale. Switch to a front view here, and scale it flat. Then W, hold X for grid snap, and I want to make sure it's snapped on the grid. Good. And now I'm just going to take this, and we're going to control D. Go to my channel box, type in -1 on X, so I have two sides. Select them both. Mesh combine. And we're going to go to vertices, and I'm going to select all of the center ones here, and make sure that these are indeed scaled flat, because they didn't look like they were. And then we will hit the merge button, and they will be one piece. And if I hit 3, I can see I have a couple of pieces missing, so I need to fill that. So I'm going to, double click this, and do mesh fill hole. Let's see, let's hit 3 again, see if there's any other weird errors, and it looks like it's okay. All right. Yay. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and do this neck here. So I'm going to grab this, and we will control E for the extrude edge. I'm going to go a little bit to where it starts to flex, and I'm going to hit R, and then I'm going to hold D for the move pivot, and make it the same angle as this, and then scale it to that. All right, and I can see it looks pretty terrible. So, and I'm going to go back to my modeling toolkit, make symmetry. I'm going to make it object X. That way, when I move one on one side, it should move it on the other. Good, which is what I want. So I'm just going to make sure that these are indeed being spread out successfully. All right, so over here and right here, take this, and I'm going to hit Control E again, and we'll take this and pull this up and over, and we will rotate a little and up and over, and I'll rotate a little bit more. I'm going to hold R, I'm going to hold D again, and make sure that I have a pivot to scale on to flatten it. And that looks okay. Again, I'm going to have to take these vertices and slide them over. This should just be in the center. I don't know why that went to a different direction. And we'll take this and slide it over. This one, slide it over. Just spreading them out so it's a little more even. And we'll go back to edge. And I'll hit Control E, W, up, and move up a little bit, and I'm going to rotate it, move up a bit more, like so, and then I'll hit Control E, W, move up more, we'll rotate it back, and like that, Control E, W, and I'm basically up to the head here, so I'm just going to click on this, go to my quad draw, and I'm just, I'm going to hold shift to try and relax this a little bit so it's a little more even. So, keep hitting the wrong one. Try to relax, hold shift, and I'm just going to try and relax this mesh a touch so it's not so crooked. Alright, so I'm just going to relax. Good. And then in the next video, I will do the face, and we will be just about done.